Come on, Next is live. Let's go, guys. I love it so much. Oh my goodness. Sorry I'm late. Good afternoon. I'm late and I'm late. How do you like that? But thank you for being here, Dr. Now, Taz D, Becca James, MTG Kitty. Hello, last minute Laura, Fauntleroy, Unknown Suspect Jean. I'm so glad to see this live. You need something to listen to the remainder of your workday. Well, this is probably going to end up being a really quick one. Don't have a lot of time, but I wanted to pop on. As you know, the Christmas 2024 merch collection has dropped, and I'm kind of dropping it like little by little. First the shirts, then all the cups, and then of course, no holiday season would be complete without a special edition Christmas 2024 special edition notebook. So I've been working on that. We're going to talk about that. So yeah, a lot to cover. So, but in looking at this newly designed notebook, I was looking at my old one, and I just I kind of got lost for a moment in my notes, and I was reading them, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go live real quick and talk to my friends about the new Christmas edition notebook. Also, the Tumblr collection soft dropped over the weekend. We're gonna look at that, and then I was just gonna go through some of my notes in my OG first edition support group notebook because some of this shit in here these are bangers. Like here, y'all, one example. I gave you guys a little bit of a teaser on the Twitter. I'm not sure if you've seen it. Yamano Zami, will kid sizes be available for the shirts? I know I said I was going to do that, and I totally can. I totally screwed that up. So Yamano Zami, you know how to reach me. If you need a child's size, reach out and we can talk about that. Yeah, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Hey, Nick Payne, Alex Glitters here, Danny Jean, Salada, Emotional Support Muffin. I let the chat get away from me. So sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Yamano Zami, thank you so much for the super chat, dear. I appreciate you. Honey West, Liz, hello, Different Sage. Have you guys been checking out the merch store? Are you loving the Christmas collection so far? Do you guys want to look at the tumblers before we get into what is in my OG first edition support group notebook? Now, listen, I know a lot of you have these notebooks. I know because I made them myself with my own fat little hands and I shipped every last one of them. So I would love to hear from you guys in the chat throughout the course of this stream. If you have your notebook handy and you want to share with us and share with the chat any of your favorite notes that you've notated, please do so. These notebooks are so cool. Listen, sorry, I don't even have a camera plugged in, so that's not going to happen. But if you have purchased a notebook, they're all the same model, I guess I should say. So on the back cover of every notebook, there's a built-in pocket. And do you know what I put in my pocket, the back pocket of my official support group notebook? I put every month's postcard in there. I have every month's postcard since the beginning of the postcard club in the back pocket of my notebook. And they're so awesome, so amazing. I think this was the first one. I could be wrong. I think it was. Babe was the first postcard, the one of the still shot of the orange julep from the front driver's seat of the Kia. You can even see the top of the hood of the Kia and also the phone mount. And it is a dead on shot of the front of the orange julep. Chantel is out of vehicle. She is at the window collecting her food and beverage, and it has the word iconic on it. I do believe that was the very first postcard. Nick of Pain says mine doesn't have a pocket. There's no way. There's absolutely no way your notebook doesn't have a pocket. And if it doesn't, that's odd. You'll have to DM me. I know Nick of Pain. I keep telling you DM me and I'll get you all tightened up and then I don't do it. I don't know what to say. I'm a big fat loser. I'm doing the best I can. All right. But anyway, yeah. Yes, last minute, Laura, with skin tight leggings on. Yes. God, it's great. Anyway, I'm going to tuck those back in the back pocket of my notebook. I love this thing so much. As you can see from the thumbnail, the inside of my OG first edition support group notebook has the original sticker collection too. Yes, that would be correct. It just so happens to have the original sticker collection that earned me one cease and desist letter from none other than one of Clarahandra's attorneys, to which she paid a pretty penny to fire off a cease and desist letter about my complimentary sticker packs. Well, we know how that ended. Clarahandra was, in the end, Clarahandra was victorious. That was $1,600 well spent, because although it I satisfied, their biggest requirement of me taking down any merch with their faces on it. I satisfied that demand before they even sent a cease and desist letter, mostly on account of Clara's boyfriend Ron. Don't hold water, and he runs as cocksucker on the internet, and he let it be known to us a good, I don't know, 2 or 3 months in advance that Clarahandra was tinkering around with the idea of paying an attorney a pretty penny to send me a cease and desist letter and threaten to take me to court over some copyright infringement, or I don't know, using their likeness without their permission bullshit. By the time they pulled the trigger on their cease and desist letter, I had already taken the shit down. So my point is, because Clara and Ron are big fat crybaby bitches who literally have proven they have no problem disposing of tens of thousands of dollars on ridiculously stupid, meaningless, insignificant, clown shit legal actions. The sticker packs, I don't know. Maybe I'll put it to a vote. If you guys want the original sticker packs to come back, minus Clara and Ron. The way you say cocksucker cracks you up. Anyway, so much fun those sticker packs were. So yeah, if you got a OG first edition or a Shamrock special edition notebook, you should have received, most of them came with a complimentary sticker pack, and they came with the little pocket on the back. All right, before we get too much further though into the notebook, we need to go over, where's my tab? There it is. The Christmas Tumblr collection dropped over the weekend, guys. Soft drop, which means I uploaded it and then basically shared it on Twitter. And that was about it. I don't think I even did a community tab on it. I don't know. I can do what I can do. Deja Blue Bear, your notebook is going to be the special Christmas edition. Just so you know, you and I know Mandy have already purchased one and you're waiting on it. I'm not gonna lie, that's been the major holdup. I will say, it wasn't my fault. My shipment of notebooks I think it was because of the hurricane. I never got them. And then I was like, you know what? When they finally came, I started slapping a Shamrock special edition together. And I was like, no, man, that's so old and played out. I'm going to make a Christmas edition. So anyway, that's exciting, But first, we have the Christmas tumbler and glass collection. These products should be being featured on the bottom lower left part of the screen. Hey, Hippie P, so nice to see you. You're here just in time. Just in case that's not working there. Oh, no, that's not the right link. Damn it. That's for the notebook. Let me remove it. This is the Tumblr collection. And yes, the 15% off orders of $48 or more does apply to the tumblers and the glass cans and the notebooks. So let me pin that message. Look at these adorable tumbler designs. All of the tumblers can be personalized for no extra charge. I'm personalizing the tumblers. All you need to do is leave me a note at checkout and tell me if you want somebody's name on it. You could even put a saying if you want to put some sassy saying of your own. For example, this buffalo plaid and snowflake tumbler, that doesn't have anything written on it. So you could totally give this out as a coworker gift. Maybe even, a friend or family Christmas gift and you just don't quite know what to get them, but you can get them a buffalo plaid with snowflake Christmas tumbler and put their name on it or something, whatever. Maybe at the office, whatever your department's called, maybe you're in the collections department and you need to buy a tumbler for all your coworkers and put their names on it, whatever, and put, whatever. You can do that. I thought this one was super cute as far as the buffalo plaid. I just adore it. Merry Christmas, antlers, trees, so cute. If you're putting together, maybe, I don't know, a holiday gift for your kid's teacher, right? Great Secret Santa idea. You just don't quite know what to get. These are good for teacher gifts, school bus driver, your kid's coach, yada, yada, so on and so forth. Super fun. Also with I covered this last time, but I want to bring it to your attention again. On all the glass cans, you have your option of clear, frosted, or surprise me. So if you choose clear, your design will come on a regular clear glass can. This is the frosted, what the frosted looks like. Or if you choose surprise me, it could be anything. It could be clear, it could be frosted, or it could be like a shimmer pink or a shimmer white, or it could be an ombre. It's going to be whatever my choice is. So those are your options on the glass cans. Look at how cute these things are. You guys love the Highland cows for Halloween. And I feel like I really kind of dropped the ball on you guys with the Highland cow Halloween stuff. I didn't have a whole lot available. So I'm making up for that with the Christmas collection. Look how cute that guy is. Love it so much. And of course, if you're not, pink is my, signature color for the Christmas collection 2024, but I realize not everybody's into the pink. So I tried to, sprinkle in some more traditional colors and designs as well. So look at that Christmas Highland cow Santa baby. So cute, so adorable. Again, choose from clear, frosted, or surprise me. This is another one. Look at how cute that is. A snowman, a red pickup truck, a Christmas tree, a present, and a Highland cow wearing a scarf and a sweater. I mean, it gets no better than that, does it? No, it doesn't. I am also obsessed with the Christmas tree snacky cakes. I think that is such an aesthetic. So cute. So you can get that in a glass can or shirt. How do you like that? All right, moving on though. These tumblers. Oh, that's another thing. The tumblers, the 20-ounce stainless steel skinny hot cold tumblers. These will ship same day or next day. If you order late in the day, obviously it's not going to ship same day. It'll ship next day. But the stainless steel skinny hot cold 20-ounce tumblers, they ship same day or next day. And the 15% off orders of $40 or more applies. So make sure you check that out. Look how cute that guy is. Oh, I love it so much. This one is one of my personal favorites, and I've actually already had a couple people order this. It says when you're dead inside, but it's Christmas. Love it so much. This one says the same thing, just a different look. When you're dead inside, but it's Christmas. That like has a faux glitter bottom. Love that one. Adorable. This one says, Dear Santa, I really tried and I love it because you've got, what is that, buffalo plaid back there? You've got the reindeer, you got a little faux glitter, and is that cheetah print, leopard print? I don't know what that is, but I love that one. That is so cute. In fact, I might end up making that for one of my daughters. She will love that. Some more Highland cows. This one is actually right now, this little guy, the pink one wearing the scarf and the pink leg warmers and all the pink. This is everybody's favorite. I've had more orders as far as shirts and glass cans for this one particular Highland cow over everything else. So this is the crowd favorite so far. So cute. Love it so much. This one, again, if you're not really into pink, but you like the Highland cow, she says sweet but sassy. And you know what? I could probably even change that. Probably, if you wanted to say something else, just let me know. Here's another out here looking like a snack. Love it so much. Love that retro look. This one, I just couldn't pass up. I love it. It's called Peppermint Madness. It speaks for itself. I think it's so shiny and festive. Love it. All right, here's another pink Highland cow scene. Look at her. Some more faux glitter on the bottom. We have this silky bow. Uh, love it so much. Lots of pink. She's so cute. Very, very demure. All those things. I cannot get enough of the Christmas tree snacky cakes. This one is the puff look, so it looks like it's puffy. Love it so much. I love that look. Look at this pink retro pink Santa. Now let me tell you something. Aaliyah, are you listening? Yes, I bought every single last one of these designs off the Etsy. I bought this one off the Etsy, and you wouldn't believe how much I had to pay for this one design. Did not even come in a pack, okay? It was one design. It was like, I shit you not, $4.50 or something for one design. Are you shitting me right now? Yes, for real. So all I have to say is somebody better buy the damn retro pink Santa 20-ounce stainless steel skinny hot cold tumbler. So help me God, the pretty penny I spent for that design file. Let me tell you what. Anyway, this one I love so much. This one I actually tried to order my Christmas packaging, my poly bags for all the Christmas orders. Was supposed to look something like this. But it's sold out. I've got my eye on it. I'm hoping I can catch it. Otherwise, if not, we're just going to have to settle for the retro pink white Christmas tree 20-ounce stainless steel skinny hot cold tumbler. Oh my God. But wait, there's more. Not a whole lot more. Do I have this one listed twice? No. I think I have this one listed puffy and not puffy. Or it's listed twice. I don't know. We'll figure it out. There's another sweet but twisted. Oh, this one says sweet but twisted. Does that make me a candy cane? Scara, I love the Etsy. I absolutely love the Etsy. I myself am an Etsy shop owner. I have items I sell on the Etsy. Don't forget, check it out. If you wear a name tag or a badge at work, primarily on the Etsy, I make badge buddies. I also do custom signs and banners for like homecoming, graduation, birthday. Did you guys see the birthday banner that I made for my lovely wife back in May? Cute banners. Let's see. So anyway, this one says sweet but twisted. Does that make me a candy cane? I thought that was so cute. This one also says sweet but twisted, but it's got the skull. I don't know. I just loved it so much, and I was looking for some shit that wasn't pink. This is one of my favorites. Super favorites. In fact, I'm definitely making this one for myself and probably for another child of mine. It says, "This is as merry as I get." And the skull is literally not just flipping one finger, but two. I love it so much. And I think this is the last one I have up. It says, I would do anything. It says, I wouldn't do anything for a Klondike bar, but I would do some sketchy stuff for a Christmas tree cake. I know that you can all relate. Missing Mimic says, Sam, I'm going to need the pink Santa $4 design one. LOL, don't worry, I got you. Thank you so much, Missing Mimic. Hippie P says, how much are the birthday banners or the birthday letter signs? It all depends on what style you go with. I do like just solid printed banners. So it's like one piece. It's all designed and then it's just printed and that's it. You just get the banner. I'll roll it up and mail it to you. Or I also do like the 3D ones with like the individual, like each letter is its own piece and you string it together and I can make them just as fancy as you want it to be. You know, like with glitter cardstock, printed images, all the bells and whistles. You guys want to talk about those? What are they called? Those mums that they be selling down in the South, the homecoming mums, and they wear them all around their neck or whatever. Listen, it's kind of like that. I get kind of crazy with the banners. I don't think I have any actively listed on my Etsy right now for reasons one can only wonder. You know, they're trying to take my Etsy store down. Don't worry. They're not going to get anywhere with it. I think they reported it something like 7 times in a row on Sunday. And I got this like red banner and it said it was sending me an email, but then I never got the email. What I did get though, was an email letting me know that like they had got like a spam thing and to disregard whatever. Anyway, this is here, I'll show you whatever. Let me see what all you can see first. Nothing. Okay. So anyway, this is the homecoming banner. So you can do homecoming, graduation, whatever, birthday. I think, I don't know. What is it? What's the dimensions? I think this one is like 16 by 30-ish. 16 by 30, and it's printed. Look, I even made a video of me printing it. You want to see it? Look at that. It turned out so good. I made one, I think last week, and actually took a picture. The first couple ones I didn't even think to take a picture. Just being so busy and just trying to get it printed and get it out, right? And I just never took a picture. But yeah, those are so much fun. They're the 16 by 30 are $40 plus shipping, and those are found on my Etsy. All right. And then if you are just dying for the Christmas edition notebook and you have to have it right now without seeing what it's going to look like, I do have the listing up under Write That Down Notebooks. It's also in the Christmas 2024 collection tab, so you can find it there as well. It is listed. It's only $20. And if you want it personalized with your name, there's an option. So for the notebooks, if you personalize those with your name, that is an additional $5. So instead of 20, it is 25. And you just choose that option, and then at checkout, first under like special instructions or something, just leave me a note, and I will personalize that with your name or whatever you want me to put on it. Doesn't matter to me. As long as it fits, I'll put it on there. So yeah, that's so fun. Thank you so much for the merch orders, you guys. Okay, so listen, do you guys want to read some of what I have in my my OG first edition support group notebook? Because I cannot be here very long today, but I did want to share some of that with you because it is, I am not gonna lie, it's some good shit. Hold on. Different Sage, you definitely should. I know Gooey Dumb Goovy O Bitch for sure. Inches, Hippie P, sorry. So it's 16 inches by 30 inches. Are you kidding me? A 30-foot sign? No, ma'am. Thank you for asking, though. It's like roughly 16 inches by 30 inches. Yeah, and I totally designed and printed and even cut by my very own fat little hands. So that's fun. Okay, hold on. Real quick. Let me look for something. That's what I thought. Okay. A trip down memory lane for sure. For sure. Deja. Lindsay says, a 30-footer, baby. That's true, Hippie Piece. You never know, but no. Like for, the homecoming banner, the homecoming sign and the prom sign, that's like, if you're going to ask your date to prom and homecoming. So it's like basically the width of like, well, it's a little wider than like if you were to do a poster board. That's just for that size. But like the birthday banners, obviously birthday banners are typically a little longer. But I don't have time to go over that right now. If you're interested, Happy Peace, you know how to reach me. Okay, so listen. Oh, brioche. Yes, those what are they called? The mums? Yeah. So ever since we started talking about the mums, because I think somebody in chat asked me one day, because obviously I like to be artsy craftsy, and somebody in my chat asked me if I made mums. And ever since we started talking about that, the friggin' TikTok algorithm thing has been showing me, go on your TikTok and type in, what is it, like homecoming mums. There's all kinds of crafters out there making the homecoming mums and they're doing it live on the TikTok, or they're recording themselves doing it, putting it on the TikTok. Lord have mercy. I got your order, girl. I see you. Okay. All right. Anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, so listen, my OG first edition support group notebook, it's the one pictured right there on your screen. The first note that I have in here is from Monday, September 4th. Oh, my keyboard battery is very low. Thank you for letting me know. Ugh, I'm going to have to charge it soon. And of course, my cord for it's not in here. Okay, so listen, Monday, September 4th, 2023. That's where my OG first edition support group notebook starts. And of course, it's all about Ron. Different Sage, you just ordered a pink notebook. Wonderful. Thank you so much. I see you. I got your order, girl. Thank you. Okay, so listen, this is the very first page of my notebook. I'm going to read it to you. I'm just going to read it flat out because it's hilarious. It says Ron underlined. It says Death Dick shirt, Death Monarch, Death Penis, and Death Monarch is highlighted in pink. So, oh no, I'm sorry, not Death Monarch. Jesus, Samantha. Dick Monarch. Dick Monarch is highlighted in pink. So we were, I guess we must have voted. And between Death Dick shirt, Death Penis, and Dick Monarch, we went with Dick Monarch. That cracks me up. Also, somebody had asked for merch that said "Stop blowing your bennies, Beth," and I wrote that down, and I promised to make a shirt that said that, and I never did. Sorry about that. On schedule for the following day, Tuesday, September the 5th, was reading the transcripts, part 1. And then it says under it, Yaba testimony. So it was September of last year that we were reading the EPO transcripts, the original EPO. The Yaba versus Ron EPO. So that's funny. My note for Wednesday, September 6th, 2023 reads this. It reads, 3 people Ron don't want to let down. And those people that he named are Clara, D-Babe, and can you guys even guess who the third person is that Ron does not want to let down? Anyone? Of all the people in Ron's life, these are the 3 people Ron said in September of last year. Now remember, September of last year was before the attic, the original location down in the remedial building of Connorsville, Indiana. Before that opened, the 3 people Ron said he did not want to let down. The first was Clara. The second was D-Babe. The third, nope. Not his mommy, not Lava Lamp, not Zeeth, not himself. Sase Mama, not his kid, not Peebles. Fruit Punch says, well, certainly not his kids. Goofy dumb, goofy hoe bitch. You would think that third person would be his mom, who has stood by his side and supported him through everything and no matter what. Nope, not his mother. Hot Discord rejects. AK says, Jesus. Nope. Last minute Laura says Bethamus. Close, but not even Bethamus. You guys will not fucking believe who this name is. I'm going to tell you right now. It is, drum roll, please. Wait, where's my maraca? Hold on. Let me get my maraca. Are you ready? Hey, Catacord Mermaid. Glad you could be here. You guys ready? Don't miss me as Mrs. Coleman. No, it is Karsten, the real crocheter. This one's for you, Karsten, for making the list. Hey, Bonathandra Jean. Ron's mom didn't make the list. Ron's grandma didn't make the list. None of Ron's kids made the list. Nope. Hell, Ron himself didn't even make the list. No. The 3 people Ron Corbin does not want to let down are Clara, D-Babe, and the real crocheter. Love that for all of you. All right, so that was the only thing I wrote down for Wednesday, September 6th, 2023. He must have given some good down-house. Okay, don't forget, this was not too long. This was like less than a month after that epic basement breakdown when Clara was in Washington, D.C. and the Oh, that shit went down with the Negative Nation babes, remember? And then he ended up telling all of them to go fuck themselves, and they did. Oh, Nikki Peen, so sorry. I saw your message. I ain't gonna lie, I did forget what you sent me. Let me see. No, I'm not gonna lie, Nikki P. I did not read the rest of those filings. Oh my gosh. Okay, so hold on. Let's just hold on just a second. Okay, no, I remember that part. So it looks like Attorney Maxwell, who is Hussey's attorney in the Hussey versus DC / Ron / AK suit in Washington, has also filed objection to Clara's extension, even though he's not filed his discovery. That's another thing. Yeah, discovery is past due, and the Washington, D.C. Hussey versus Clara, in parentheses, Ron and They Wish AK breach of contract suit. The deadline for discovery is come and gone. Nobody's filed discovery. They have both filed for extensions. They both want to amend shit, I guess. I will say this though, just to sum up, Attorney Maxwell, who is Hussey's attorney's objection to this. The last thing he said, I'm not going to read the whole thing because I don't care. I mean, I do, but anyway. The last thing he said was her representation that plaintiff's consent was unclearly mixed with this new reason of being too busy to file a Rule 26 report smells of bad faith and I can't read it. Shoot. Something justification. Let me see if I can make it bigger. No. Oh, and lacks justification as such. Defendant request should be denied. All right, there we go. So yeah, that's heating up. Nikki seems to think that the judge is going to slap the shit out of them pretty soon, and she's keeping an eye on it. So there you have it. That case is a whole shit show and a mess. I will come back though. I'll cover those filings. What's today? Oh, today's only Monday. I'll come back and cover those filings again in a little more detail before the week is over, for sure. Thank you, Nikki Peen. We appreciate you. Where was I? Oh, there we go. Thank you, Nikki. Oh, Nikki says he seemed drunk, ragey, and he took shots at Miss Johnson big time. Yeah, he did. And you know what, though? If you guys remember, the judge in the Washington, D.C. case, the one between Hussey and Clara / Ron and They Wish AK, that judge, listen, this is what it is. Both attorneys are not that old. They're both, I'd say, probably in their mid 40s, if that. Both Miss Johnson and Attorney Maxwell. They're both Black attorneys in Washington, D.C., and the judge is an older Black man. And I'm telling you, you can see that he is enjoying working these two younger attorneys out in court. You can see it, and you can see that he's exercising them, and I think it's great. I love to see it. I love to see that they're both really getting down and dirty and arguing ridiculously for their clients. I think that the judge is going to enjoy that, and I think the judge is going to give them both a run for their money on it. I really do, and I think it's great, and I love to watch it. Okay, anyway. Okay. Back to my notes in my OG first edition support group notebook. Tuesday, September 5th, I went back a day. I must have needed more space to write. It says, still no AC at the shop. Ron love bombs D-Babe. Shocker. Says D-Babe was a major contributor of money to the Kickstarter. I call bullshit. Absolute bullshit. And he is telling us, again, the shop's not open yet. He's telling us that suites A and B are going to be Cute Stoner Boy Production. So suite A is going to be the Attic retail shop, and suite B was supposed to be Cute Stoner Boy Productions. And as we both know, that never fucking happened. Whatever happened to the Cute Stoner Boy Productions studio? I don't know. Let's see. I have notes. Okay, so that Friday we watched Clara's Rumble titled We Won. Here's my notes. My notes are at 7 minutes 30 seconds. She finally begins. 9 minutes 30 seconds. Lie underlined. 11 minutes 5 seconds. No, it wasn't. 12 minutes 3 seconds. No, she wasn't. 15 minutes 15 seconds. LMAO. 18 minutes 35 seconds. It says the testimony was regarding Ron inciting others to make the CPS call Matthew, and then it says last chance. Yeah, that's exactly, Cammy. Another great question. Whatever happened to the commercial? We thought you were shooting a commercial for your tattoo artist studio friend. I don't know. Bunneth Honda says DC paid to finish out the basement room after Bug pissed on Ron's head. She didn't even finish that room. Is that what you call finishing a basement room? And I guarantee you they did not buy the paint they slapped on the walls down there. He put a couple of coats of some old ass white paint that his grandma had stashed in another corner of the basement on the wall and called it a day. I don't know what this is, or I don't know where I got it. No, I know where I got it, but there's a sticker in here. I didn't make it, but there's a sticker in here. It is so cool. And I just realized it's black with 2 silver bats. Let's see. Hold on. This one was particularly funny. I'm going to read this page and then I got to go. I told you guys it was going to be short and sweet. I didn't have a lot of time to be here today. So I'm going to read this and then, yeah, I got to go. I have a phone call I have to make. The date is almost 1 year ago to the day. It's October 16th, Monday, October 16th. Ron Live Me, 11 a.m. attic. Okay, wait. It says Ron Live Me, 11 a.m. attic bedroom playing Call of Duty. And these are the notes we made. He says the shop is ready. The opening will be November 1st. He gets a text message that he says is, quote, about business. It's about the internet. He was having trouble getting the internet hooked up. You guys remember that? He couldn't get high-speed internet. And remember, I think even after they opened the shop, he still didn't have any internet. And he even let it slip one day and said that he was borrowing internet from some girls that had a shop. So probably the yoga studio, remember? Yeah. And they got sick of him asking for the Wi-Fi password. Yes, Mandy, I talked about it at the beginning of the stream. Your notebook and another notebook, I haven't sent them out yet because I decided that I was going to make yours the redesign Christmas edition design. So that should go out tomorrow, actually. Yes. Thank you so much, girl. You got the rest of your stuff? Awesome. I'm glad you love it. Okay, so yeah, he gets a text he says is about business. It was about the internet. He said he is listen to this, because remember he didn't have heat or air or whatever. He said he is fortunate that his location is inside because insulation and heat from the surrounding suites will help him. Then he ends the live to take an important phone call also about the internet. Okay, listen to this part. Where's AK? Are you still here? Okay, listen. This was October 16th of last year. It was his live me, so it's probably gone, but it wouldn't hurt to go look at, like, I don't know, certain channels that archive stuff, or even your own, screen recordings or downloads or whatever for October 16th or, a day or two after, and see if you have any of this clipped or saved. Because in the October 16th live me, Ron says he was hoping Tragic would have come on panel on Saturday night. He also says he checked airfare for Tragic from Phoenix to Indianapolis. And then it says then so I think that was maybe at the 7-minute mark he said that, possibly. But that's what it says. He said he was hoping Tragic would have come on panel on Saturday, and he checked airfare for Tragic to fly from Phoenix to Indianapolis. For what? For the grand opening of his store, who now, present day, every time you turn around, Ron and Clara are both crying, saying, Tragic was going to come to the opening of our store. Remember, Clara even put that in her EPO petition. And testified under oath that that was one of the reasons why she was fearful of her and her family's safety. That Tragic was threatening to come to the opening of the business. Well, let me tell you what, Tragic, are you listening? Monday, October 16th on Ron's Live Me, he says he was hoping Tragic would have come on panel and that he was checking airfare for Tragic to fly from Phoenix to Indy for the opening of his store. Clara. And then, the last note on that day says he wants to know why the Negative Nation girls left him. So remember that breakdown was in August of 2023 when all that shit went down, and he told all the Negative Nation girls to go fuck themselves, and they did. Well, it was October 16th that Ronald was sitting in his grandma's attic bedroom playing Call of Duty, no doubt, smoking gas station weed, wanting to know out loud why the Negative Nation girls left him. I gotta go. Thank you so much for your support. Make sure you check out my merch store. I appreciate all the orders that have come in. And yeah, listen, hold on. Before I go, what do you guys think? Have you guys been watching all this stuff about the Menendez brothers? Maybe we'll do a poll on the Twitter and also on the community tab. But I kind of want to maybe once or twice a week like go back and really look at this Menendez brothers situation type deal. I'm pretty sure like the entire trial, which was televised, can be found online. We can literally go back and watch and listen. The first trial, fuck the second trial. Well, the second trial was not televised. I don't know. That's start with the first trial, okay? But I'm sure the whole thing has to be available online and we can watch it together. It might take weeks and weeks because God knows we can't sit and do it for hours every day. Sase Mama says, I'm in. I think that would be fun. All right. Well, anyway, listen, I got to go. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.